get knocked down, but you gotta get up. Keep going.
Hey everyone, I'm Carla Joy Treadway. Welcome to another educational video. We're going to be uploading this to YouTube because I think it's just incredibly helpful. There's a lot of people here talking about paid ads and how to grow your business right now. So I wanted to share this roadmap with you guys about how I gained 42,000 Instagram followers without ads, and how that contributed to me scaling and growing my online coaching business in the process. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how I attracted 42,000 engaged Instagram followers without ads. We're going to talk about how I attracted the right leads. We're talking about aligned clients, community members, and how I massively scaled my business in just a few short years. And I want you to stay tuned to the end of this video so you can understand the full roadmap of what I did so that you'll actually be able to hopefully just do this yourself. So if you're new to my world, I'm a business coach. I'm a brand and marketing strategist. I'm the host of the Sovereign CEO podcast. I've been an entrepreneur for over 12 plus years. I've had every kind of business. I've had brick and mortar businesses, online businesses, and I've coached hundreds of freedom-minded entrepreneurs build their own freedom businesses using a lot of the stuff that I teach in these very same videos. So here I have a picture of myself in 2021 working at Movement Studio, which was our region's largest yoga and fitness studio. I ran my coaching business out of here. And look, I always knew that I was destined for entrepreneurship. I always knew that I was here to help people. But you can see it in my face here in this picture. That girl is tired. I'm wearing all the hats. I'm doing a lot of things. I'm just trying to keep my business afloat. And here I am in 2024 with a bustling coaching business. I have over 42,000 Instagram followers, 70,000 across all social channels. And I've done that by using my branding skills, my content creation skills, and the systems that I'm going to talk about here today in this video. So I just want to circle back to what life was like running my physical business. You know, we have, again, the largest yoga and fitness studio in my region. I was managing a staff of 18. I was running $50,000 yoga teacher trainings. I was speaking on stages across North America. I was having a ton of fun. We were about to actually franchise the Movement brand. I was collaborating with all these like influencer style teachers. Like, things were good. I was max busy. We were about to go bigger and open up new locations when the pandemic hit. And then I was forced to close my brick and mortar business for about 18 months, off and on. I lived in Ontario. We were relentless with the lockdowns. I lost almost $80,000. And then when I started speaking out in my content about the inefficiencies or dangers of lockdowns and mandates, I then lost every single Instagram follower, you know, the ones that you work so hard for, client, supporter, really every dollar in the bank. I decided to close my doors and I spent about $30,000 rebuilding my studio and my coaching business online. And guys, I'm relentless. I work really hard. I continue to speak about the things that matter to me. And, you know, I did rebuild things, but I was constantly live launching webinars, new programs and products, just trying to recoup from that financial loss. I was working long hours. I'm a mother. This was taking tons of time away from my kids. I was making money and growing, but man, I was like totally burnt out. Again, I knew I was called to make a difference, but I was feeling so defeated, deflated, and guys, I'm 40 now. Like, I could chug along at that rate for a period of time until I just couldn't. Like, eventually I hit full burnout and I couldn't keep doing the things that I knew would work to grow my business because I just didn't have that energy anymore. What helped me rebuild and what helped me grow it wasn't sustainable long term. And a lot of that had to do with overworking in the wrong places, working without a plan, working without good systems. So this might sound familiar, creating content when you feel like it, focusing on social media more than your pivotal content, constantly live launching webinars or masterclasses or new products, spending hours every week on email marketing campaigns, having multiple offers and products on the go at all time, avoiding sales calls like the plague because I was too busy doing everything else, and working without a scalable system or a super tight calendar. Fast forward till now. I have 42,000 Instagram followers, 70,000 across all channels. I have a book solid coaching business and coaching membership community. I have a really popular podcast, The Sovereign CEO, where I continue to use my voice to talk about business, politics, and the Great Awakening. I have next level, super fun, one-to-one, high-paying clients, people that are a dream to work with. I'm having a ton of fun connecting at in-person events, on different stages, different events, different retreats. And I have simple, no-stress systems for growth so that it doesn't burn me out, so that I continue to grow every day, but the whole process is way more fun. Some foundational things that I needed to change in order to keep growing. You guys have probably heard this advice as well. I know I heard it again and again, and I kind of ignored it because you just get so caught up in the busyness. I had to find the courage to really find my voice. Using my voice in the beginning in 2021, I'll be honest, guys, I lost a lot. I lost followers. I lost money. I lost clients. But my business has 10x'd ever since when people saw me standing true to my value system. I ditched the perfect business branding in favor of real authenticity, real storytelling. I consistently created courageous content. I collaborated with next level change makers. I refined my offers into just one really amazing offer. And I changed who I was helping, who I was selling to, and I learned how to do sales masterfully. So in this video, we want to talk about what you might need to upgrade in order to scale your coaching business, your brand, your messaging, your content, your offer, your ideal client, your circle that you immerse yourself in, your sales skills, and your systems. So most online coaches and educators, they're not scaling right now because maybe they're selling the wrong product or too many products, or they're not in love with the thing that they've created. Maybe they're selling to the wrong clients, the kind of clients that are really stuck in the mud, the clients that aren't willing to do the work, the clients that don't have money to pay you. They're afraid to use their voice and really stand out. They devalue the power of content. Guys, content is the only marketing out there right now. They avoid sales calls like the plague, and they're scared to reach out and collaborate with other people and other brands that can help them scale and grow. So I'm going to paint you the roadmap here. Take notes if you'd like, or you can pause the video here because I think this is going to be really helpful. So when we talk about upgrading your brand identity, the first thing we want to really figure out is, who are you really? We don't want an aspirational brand. We don't want you to look like other people. Like, who are you really? What are you all about? What do you value more than anything else? And then what do you do? What are you really skilled in? What do you have results in? Don't try and teach something that you don't have results in. Why do you do it? What's your why behind everything that you do? And what's your story, right? The proof is in the pudding. Are you using the very things that you teach? What brought you to this moment? And of course, your vibe. So, people are attracted to me because I'm bold, because I'm funny, because I'm super authentic. Your ideal client is going to resonate with pieces of your story, who you are as a human being. This is why your personal brand is so important. They're going to identify and relate to what you do and why you do it. And they're going to like certain aspects of your personality. So, in a sea of coaches, right? So many people are going for that aspirational coaching brand, the professional photo shoots, the sexy photo shoots, and honestly, they're just not being themselves. It's a performance, it's poetry, they're not being real. And in the world right now, with AI and bots and all this stuff, people can see right through that. They want to work with a real human being. So give yourself permission just to be that. We want to help you clarify and help you stand out with your messaging. So I get it. Cancel culture, the internet, like all these things are really scary right now. But I call this joyfully ejecting people from your space. I think you should proudly stand out with your value system. I think you should identify what makes you different and lean into that even more. I think you should focus on what matters to you even more than your work. Is it freedom? Is it faith? Is it family? And why do you do what you do? This is something that's going to help you stand out. I get it. It's a little scary, really talking about the things that you value, but it's going to contribute massively to your growth and evolution as a personal brand, a business, and even a human being. We want to teach you to become masterful at content creation. So I like to teach 4 content buckets, 4 pillars. You could choose 3, you could choose more. What I will tell you is you do want to get clear on what is meant for you. What is that thing that you can talk about all the time? You have tons to say about it. You're an expert. It's super important to you. And as a personal brand, your content buckets are going to be a mix of who you are and what you do. Once we have your content buckets, then we want to teach you some content frameworks. And how do we take those topics and make it into an exceptional reel, or a really good Twitter post, or an amazing YouTube video? So we're going to teach you some frameworks of how to really dial in your story so that people grab on and these things start getting shared like crazy. We want to teach you pivotal content workflows. Okay. As a coach at this level, we want you teaching more long form content, and we're going to get into that more in my program. But let's go beyond the 60-second quick Instagram video and let's have you show people actually what you're really good at, what you're really skilled at. And creating pivotal content, it's going to stretch you, it's going to challenge you, but it's really going to set you apart as an expert, as opposed to everyone else that's just making little 60-second clips on Instagram. We want to help you create a content strategy so you know where to post and when. We want you to be consistent, but we don't want you to be all over the place, posting when you feel like it or feeling overwhelmed. We don't want you on every single platform. We want you on a few really strategic platforms, and we're going to teach you some batch content creation workflows and some strategies that's going to make this sustainable for the long haul. This is going to allow you to commit to your own content calendar, batch create to save you hours every week so that you're not always on your phone, because I'm all about freedom, and that's not freedom if you're living on social media. We want to look at upgrading your offer. Okay? Too many coaches out there are selling offers that don't really have tangible results. They don't have a signature methodology. They don't have a process. So it's falling flat because it's vague. We can't really tell what's in it for me on the other side. So we want to focus on a program that creates tangible results for your clients. We want to help you create a methodology. And better yet, we want to create a high-ticket program that gets them results. I know a lot of coaches don't like talking about this. And of course, results are client dependent. But let's imagine that you could create a program that guarantees results. Let's put that kind of pressure on you to make a better program so that you can start singing your clients' praises, get amazing testimonials, and use that to rapidly grow your business. We also want this to be high ticket, right? The market is always changing, and now is the time to really focus on high ticket offers with the right client that is willing to do the work, able to pay you, and is here to actually get incredible results. After we've done that and that's working, we've got your brand dialed, your messaging dialed, your offer. When it's time, we want to start growing your audience by using other people's spaces. So there's lots of ways to upgrade your circle, right? You could do collaborations. You could do Instagram lives with other people. I have a podcast. I do tons of podcasts with people. You can run workshops in other people's community spaces. You can create your own stages, run your own events. But again, guys, this can be as simple as an Instagram live with another individual. You want to surround yourself with people that are high achieving individuals. And that includes your mentors and the communities that you are immersing yourself in. So because I was brave the last few years and reached out to a ton of influencers, politicians, media personnel, people in my industry, I was able to create better relationships, better friendships. I put myself in the right masterminds, the right circles, the right mentorship containers. And without a doubt, that has helped me continue to scale and grow my business. So I want to teach you guys how to be brave, put yourself in the right circles, continue to get mentored, and so that you can continue scaling. And sales is something that I know so many entrepreneurs are avoiding right now. Guys, I run a mentorship community with hundreds of entrepreneurs, and people want social media just to do all the heavy lifting. I want to teach you how to learn to love sales. We're going to talk about ethical sales psychology, how it really works well, because this is the number one needle moving action in your business, the number one income producing activity in your business. And I see a whole lot of people spending all their time on social media and avoiding this essential skill. No matter your type of business, you are in sales. If you are an entrepreneur, if you have a business, you are in sales. So let's teach you how to attract leads for your business, nurture them, host sales calls, and close those sales calls. Again, we want this to be sustainable long term. This is me. She's on my team. She is a tech guru, a systems guru. We want to look at your business model and the systems that you're using. And we want to look at the whole picture and say, hey, what can we automate? What can we systematize? Where can we save you money, time, energy? What all-in-one platforms can you use in order to do this? How can you create playbooks for everything that you do so that you don't miss steps? And when it's time to grow your team or hire someone, you know exactly what to pass off. You know exactly what to outsource, and everything is ready for them. We want to teach you about your calendar, how to reorganize yourself for max ease and efficiency. So it's not just about being more productive and being able to just produce more stuff. This is about creating more ease and more time freedom in your life. So at this point, you can continue to do what most coaches and creators are doing right now, spending hours on social media without generating the kind of revenue that you want, using vague messaging that attracts the wrong people, or worse yet, no leads at all. You could continue to constantly create new offers, sales, programs, and products. You could overwhelm yourself with complicated programs or try and just manifest money. You could avoid sales because you'd rather just try and call things in. Or you could apply what we teach here. So we talked about upgrading your brand and clarifying your message. We talked about creating expert pivotal content and content workflows so that you can get your message out there and also become masterful at the process of creating content and educating and teaching and coaching. We talked about simplifying your life and increasing your revenue with one knockout high-ticket offer. We talked about upgrading your ideal client and the person you're selling to, upgrading your circle, PR, other people's spaces and getting mentored, improving your basic sales process, and simplifying your system so that you can do this on repeat for the long haul. Because I know there's a lot of you, it's not that you're not working hard, you're working really hard. We're just doing things that don't really move the needle. And just like I did back then, there are things that you can really grit and hustle at, and it'll get you to a certain level. But in order to scale, you have to do things differently. So you can try and do this on your own. You could rewatch this video, kind of go through my steps and start applying what I teach here. It's simple, but it's not easy. If you want mentorship, if you want help, if you want our exact systems, templates, prompts, and roadmaps to be able to do this in a 6-month time period, book a discovery call to work with me and my team. We can see if this program is right for you. If you are an established coach or creator, you're already making $5,000 to $10,000 a month, you're ready to scale, you're just max busy, you don't know what else to do, you have money and time to invest, and it's like do or die time. You know you need to do something different. Book a discovery call, no pressure. We'll just lay out the roadmap for you in depth with a few more details. We'll get to know you and your business, and we'll see if this is right for you and what you're trying to create here. But I appreciate you guys listening to this video. I hope you found it helpful. Hit that subscribe button to our YouTube channel. We're going to keep pumping out more trainings like this so that you can DIY a lot of parts of your business. And of course, we're always here for support when you're ready for that next level and want to scale with a team.
Been underground, now I aim for the sky. Don't quit now, you can last longer. All these wounds only making you stronger. Don't